We're back here. We always talk about Africa. Now we're going to Uganda. We're going to talk about Yoweri Museveni. Yoweri Museveni. He's 81 years old. He's been in power since 1986.
Damn.
Imagine that. Yoweri Museveni. He's been in power since 1986. So imagine that. We born, we die, he's still in power. 81 years old. Uganda, what the heck is going on, man? Come on, man. 81 years old. Damn. Trump is 79 years old. Oh, he still got like 3 more years. He'll be like approximately about 83 years old. 84, 83. Dang. He's 81 years old. He been in power for that long. The country, there's a lot of poverty over there. Just like a lot of African countries, so much poverty, so much poverty. What can we do? What's wrong with Africa? We're weak in technology, agriculture, infrastructure. We are weak. Healthcare, weak. Education. This is my problem we have in Africa. Africa is the land of agriculture. That's what I'm gonna say, you know. I believe Africa, everything it grow naturally, but when you manage things properly, we have nothing to lose in Africa. Medicine, we have all the happening in Africa. Medicine is something that we can learn. Look at the Chinese, how they adapt everything in their country. Look at the Chinese. The country is still striving. Yoweri Museveni, look at this, 1986. He's 81 years old. You've been in power in that so long. Do you know, since 1986, look at how China developing so much. Look at a lot of European countries, how they developing so fast. Can you see the problem? Look at in the Middle East, you see, look at city like Dubai, how amazing it became. Look at Singapore. That's what I'm gonna say. Wow. 2026, Yoweri, you've been in that power for that so long. Health and care, nothing. Agriculture, community are dying in agony and struggle. Poor people, they normalize that behavior. Their grandfather, their father, they come, they die, they gone. Can you see people that keep born? He's still in charge.
Damn.
I'll say this again. I point my finger too much to the Western. Do you know why? I'll say again. They colonize us. Yes, because they left our country, our continent in a weak position because they dominate us. And because we were so weak, getting beat, torture in so many different levels, we needed to fight back because it's not normal. Being in power in that so long and the country is in bad condition. Bad condition. I'm gonna play this video so we can listen how, you know, political in Uganda, they're speaking about the president of his age because he shouldn't be in power. Come on. Damn. Africa, how ridiculous. Let's go and listen to what the conversation is about. This is my first time, but let's react on this.
To be a president, the constitution says you must be mentally and physically fit.
Yeah.
In America, the president Joe Biden was actually asked not to participate in elections on account of his age, 79. When you have an 80-year-old president who keeps making erratic decisions, Mr. Speaker, I want to implore this parliament that we subject our president to, now that he's 80, the periodical mental and physical test, because that's a requirement of the constitution. You can see but the constitution.
Can you see? They say because do you know why they're saying that? Because they normalize this kind of and they support the president. That's what they're saying. Yeah, Africa. This is the problem with us African. We normalize crazy. 80 years old man is 81 now. We can say your age is crazy. Come on, man. Come on. And look at this. They're saying, yeah, he's speaking. He's telling the truth.
When he says so. As a
Order, Dr. Rocky.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I have listened to my senior colleague, Semuji, who happens to be the MP in an area where I live. He is trying to insinuate that an elderly person at 80 years cannot steer this country, cannot reason.
Yes, he cannot. Look at you dumb. Oh man, can you see? This us African. What's the matter with us black people? Oh man, he cannot. What are you talking about? He cannot. He's too old. Too old. I don't care. Too old.
Damn.
He needs to step aside.
Oh, Right Honorable Speaker, if America is saying people at 80 should be subjected to other medical tests, but our president has not shown any sign of failing.
Of course he doesn't, because you're seeing it in your view. Uncivilized, mad, uncivilized.
He has not shown any sign of failing to this.
He has shown the sun, the country, it has no development, even a single bay. There's a lot of Uganda that is struggling. There's a lot of children that they can't even find no school to study. There's no money. There's no job for young people. What are you talking about? He hasn't done nothing really for the people of the Uganda. My goodness.
Such his duties. So, is Honorable Semuju in order to insinuate that our president, who is experienced to lead this country, is he in order to insinuate that our president cannot lead this country? Thank you.
Experience is nothing to do with anything.
I am saying this in good faith because the makers of this constitution had actually put an article that at 75 you can't be a president. I was not in the CA. And the president himself,
see?
You know, before he came here, I was a journalist. When we interviewed him, he said that 75, you are tired. Someone who doesn't even remember that there is no governor for the central bank. We need, and I'm just doing this in good faith, even for his health.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable Ibrahim Semuju, for yielding the floor. From a medical standpoint, we have two types of aging. There's what we call chronological aging, which is a measure of a number of years, and what we call physiological aging, whereby you have seen people who are 60, but they are finished. So they are chronologically young, but biologically aged. And I want to speak as a medical professional that President Yoweri Museveni may have chronologically clocked 80 years, but he is biologically young. And yes, and the spirit and letter of the Constitution is that.
Can you see? This is my problem I have with us African. This is my issue I have with us African. My problem I have with us African. He's normalized what is stupid saying He's still young. And look at them behind. Look at all of them political members that are sitting up right there. Because we take everything as joke. Can you see? Because we normalize what is not supposed to. It don't mean people are saying he's old, he needs to step down because he can't think or function. He hasn't been functioned properly since he took over the office.
I beg your pardon?
Look at the stage of the country. And you got you have who are young blood there. This is what you see a lot of country in Africa. We don't develop it because they love to push a lot of young people aside. The knowledge that they have on them, they don't give to the young because they themselves, they haven't learned nothing. So when you have an empty brain, what can you pass to the young people? You give to nothing. You pass nothing to them. This is the problem we have in African. We have this. All of this old generation, they think studying, it makes you to be wise. Solomon in the Bible, he asked God to give him wisdom. What did he do with that wisdom? Well, because he built temple. He destroyed his own country people. He did. He destroyed his own country. Solomon, he destroyed the kingdom. Yes, he did. For somebody that got wisdom from God, what did he do with that wisdom, that knowledge? What, having 1,000 wives? And what, building the temple of the Lord? He destroyed his own kingdom because of women. Because he want to have 1,000. He fall in love with foreign women that they told him not to. Yes. It don't mean because you think you have all the knowledge in the world that you won't function properly. It means nothing. We never learn. It's like this. He's trying to give medical example, explanation. He's still young. The president, no, he's not young. He's old. He needs to step aside. 81 years old. He needs to step aside. I don't care. He needs to step aside.
The voters, if he presents himself or any other aged person, it is up to the voters to assess whether you are energetic to lead them or not. Indeed, I know the Honorable Semuju is about them.
You're already
I just want to
retired.
quote from the Christian Bible. If you read in the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 12,
Oh my
it
gosh.
says, wisdom belongs to the aged and understanding to the old.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He has to bring the damn Bible. He has to bring the damn Bible. He has to bring the damn Bible. Now we have a problem as well. I just gave example of Solomon. It mean garbage. It don't mean it's a lie. When you're old, you get wisdom. It mean nothing. Even if you got a wisdom, it don't mean you function properly. Wisdom, it don't mean you function properly, you idiot. Traore is young, 37 years old. Look at that. He's bringing more great idea to his people than this guy. He been in power. Yoweri Museveni been in power since 1986.
Damn.
Probably Traore is doing more than him that he been in power. My goodness. And he's quoting the Bible. It means nothing.
That's what the Bible says.
So
there is no problem with the age of President Yoweri Museveni. In any case, physiologically is very sound and able to lead. And indeed, there are many leaders who are above 80 in many countries. We can give you many examples. So, be worried. Do not be worried. If he offers himself, it is up to the voters. That's what the Constitution of Uganda says.
Honorable Semu, to conclude. I want us to conclude.
I want to thank the Minister for information. He actually only confirms that we need to do a test. That was his submission to establish whether chronologically or so we need to do a test. But Mr. Speaker, I am saying this, I want to repeat in good faith. You know, when presidents age, you saw what happened to Zimbabwe. Even family members begin taking national decisions. You saw Grace Mugabe.
Procedure.
These days you have seen the president, his son.
Semuju procedure.
It's ridiculous when I see these people, they're in the 80s, they still, they've been in power for decade. The country still has no development, not in technology, agriculture, infrastructure, medical. In a medical way, there's no industry where young people, even when we go to education, there's nothing. So it breaks my heart when I see young people in Uganda and the struggle that they have on them. And Yoweri Museveni, he needs to step aside. To me, he should be step aside long time ago. He shouldn't be there. But this was just my take. Everything that I say here, I want to show you. And the ugliness that we have in Africa is ridiculous. When we see this kind of thing, we're trying to normalize it. For somebody that been in power for decades and the country has no progress. There's no progression in the country, not even a bit. If you go in Uganda, you'll be surprised because it is not really a nice place to go. I don't care in a lot of ways. Certain place, but there is a lot of struggle over there when it comes to a lot of young people. There's a lot of struggle. So I hope we can try to understand certain things. Even if you don't like it, I'll prefer you subscribe, like, share, give me a thumb up. Would prefer that. Like, subscribe. That's what I'm looking for. I'll catch you guys to the next one. Peace.